Hey everybody, it's TR back with another edition of On the Road from the Cockpit. Actually in the cockpit this time. This is episode 9, and we just left the Henry's Lake area of Idaho, and I'm headed up into West Yellowstone, Montana for 4 days. I'll be up here in Montana. I'm coming up here to shoot a friend of mine's daughter's wedding. And so I'm kind of excited about that, and I'm maybe a little bit nervous. But I just spent basically 6 weeks up in the Henry's Lake Island Park area. Amazing time up there. While I was in Island Park, I got the opportunity to catch up with Zac and Tiff again from Rolling Vistas. I took Zac and Tiff and a couple of really cute kids from the Catty-Wamp bus. Ashley and Derek, they were from North Carolina. And we all went out fishing on a Saturday and had a great time. We fished the Henry's Fork of the Snake River, and everybody but Tiffany caught a fish. Tiffany caught herself.
Tiffany will probably hook an ear or something.
I did that as a kid. I hooked somebody on the ear.
Yeah, it's a good thing we were fishing with barbless hooks, because she picked up a hook right in the crease of her nose, and that was kind of funny. Maybe for me, probably not for her, but I don't think it hurt. They came over last night, as a matter of fact, to learn how to tie some flies, and so we spent some time tying flies last night and laughed about it a little bit. Had a lot of fun fishing and just exploring. It's an amazing 5 weeks. Tiffany, move out about 3 feet, kind of right up to the edge of that moss bank. Same cast, everything else is just perfect. Let it drift, let it drift, let it drift. Okay, pick it up. Yeah, you had a little strike. So hey everybody, TR back with, I'm not sure what this time. Quick breakaway, so I do know what I'm doing here. I'm experimenting with tying flies with the idea that I'm going to start a new series of videos, probably next year. So I'm kind of working out the details this year and doing some preliminary recordings and trying to figure out what works best and what doesn't. And so that's what you're going to get to see here as I tie this fly. Talking to several folks about the fishing videos that I'd made, and some of them had suggested that, that were pretty interesting and that they'd like to see more. Well, there's a lot of content on YouTube around tying flies and all that sort of thing. And so I'm not going to sit down and just do a fly tying video. There's just too many of those out there by guys that are better at tying flies than I am. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to visit the river, visit the water, if you will. See if we can figure out what's on the water. We're going to do a little bit of local research too. We'll talk to some guides. We'll look online, see what kind of, fishing reports are available for the area. Then we'll come out and investigate the river a little bit, or stream, whatever we're going to fish, and see what we can see on it. If we don't have that fly on our box, then we're going to go back and try to tie some up, and we're going to try to match the hatch. So I've done that here on the Teton River, and so this has kind of been my first try at doing this, and so I'm going to show you and share with you just a little bit of that video now. And I'm going to be working on some pale morning duns. So this is what we're going to be tying. Okay, and this is a thorax PMD. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the number 14 hook here. I've already mashed the barb on it, but what I do when I mash the barb is I just take it like this. I've got this pair of knockoff pliers here. They work pretty good though. And so I just come in here like this. Let's see if I can get my hand out of the way so you can see. Anyway, I just come here like this and just mash it down. And that's usually pretty effective. And that one's in good shape, so we'll use it. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, let's pull out a tag. Make sure we got a good long tag. And then tie that string on the top of the shank. Down to about there. Now we're going to get some hackle fibers. I think, let's see if we can get these pulled up the same length. Should be about the length of the shank. Just right there. Oops. Try to keep the fibers on top of the shank. That's looking pretty good. Run that out. Let's clean this up. Now we'll take this string and tag into that line that we left. And we're going to split those. Try to get the line right on the center of the hook. And bind it down extremely well. Then you can still give it a tug. Split those fibers. We got one that got away from us right there. Alright, so now we're going to come up to about the middle, maybe a couple turns past the middle. We can trim this tag. Now we take our turkey duns. I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to clip out about that much. So the tips are about the length of the hook, length of the shank, which is there. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trim this off. Just bind those down. Now let's come up here. Peel those wings back. We're going to jump in front of them. Build a little ramp. I know I can see that I need to change the angle on the camera. That's pretty good. behind the wings. Take a couple turns. Now we're going to daub the body. So we get some of this light cahill stuff here. Stretch it out of this really thinly. Come on. Now we're going to find us a hackle about the right length. This is going to be pretty short. Right there. Strip a few of the last fibers off so you got something to, oops, careful when you do it. There we go. So you got a nice quill there to tie to. Just in here. Trim that out. Now we're going to finish daubing the body. Take a turn there. Oops. Take a couple turns up here. Alright, that's pretty good. Now we're going to take this hackling tool. Gently. One in front. Take the string back to there. Oops, don't be getting all tangled up like that. There. Okay, hackle's done, daubing's done, ready to tie off the head. So I'm going to just come in here and tease all these fibers back, wrap back a little bit, build a little bit of a head. Good enough. So, do you see how I'm pulling that half hitch? You just take your tweezers across the tweezers, wrap it like that, pull it up here, boom. Now do the opposite one. So instead of going this way, go this way. Awesome. It's looking pretty good. Alright, just pop this out. Turn him over. And then I'm going to trim those fibers even with the bottom of the hook. Perfect. The first, all right. Still got some kind of a, oh yeah, and then we lost the, damn it, and what you call it, and solo video, that's what you get. I was pretty much ready to get back on the road, look for a change of scenery, if you will. After I leave West Yellowstone here, I'll be headed down onto the Teton River near Driggs, Idaho. Planning on spending the week there, probably through Labor Day. And then I'll head up over the pass, up over what we affectionately call Pine Creek Pass, into the Palisades area, and then I'll spend the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, depending upon how good the fishing is, camping and fishing along the South Fork of the Snake River prior to heading back into Pocatello. Well, actually I'm going to stop in Idaho Falls for 3 or 4 days and do some visiting in Idaho Falls. And then it'll be back to Pocatello. I probably will spend probably a week there, and then slowly start my route south. So I'm just pulling into West Yellowstone. This is just a quickie to let you know I am still out here, still alive, still making content, and looking forward to doing some more fishing, this time in a new location. Well, I need to pay attention to what's going on here, so I'm going to wrap it up for now. I do thank you for watching and subscribing. A big shout out to all my new subscribers. Surely do appreciate all of you guys. And we'll catch you on the next one. But that's going to have to do it. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Until we get together the next time, peace.